A healthy breakfast, of course, also important for adults. But when it comes to losing weight, what helps more, diet or exercise, or maybe both? Here to help us find the answer is health and fitness expert Jenny Evans. Great to see you today.
Good morning.
What is the answer?
Okay, there's actually 4 answers to this question.
I knew it would be
I know,
simple.
it's never easy. So number 1, diet initially makes more of an impact to weight loss. Exercise alone actually makes very little impact. And successful losers actually use a combination of both diet and exercise for long-term success. But I also want to point out that we're just talking about weight loss, and that exercise does provide things besides, you know, just helping us to lose weight, that it's great for health, keeps us strong, functional, cognitive function is improved.
The psychological benefits.
Yeah, stress, sleep. So the first place I went to figure out, well, which is more important, is the National Weight Control Registry, which is a database of over 10,000 people who have lost significant amount of weight and have kept it off long term.
Key is that keeping it off.
That's the most important thing. So what they found is 1% of those people did that through just exercise alone. 10% did it with diet alone. 89% of those people used a combination of diet and exercise to keep it off.
Using balance there. You have some other suggestions here, and let's talk about them now. Using calorie restriction and increase in physical activity. So ramp it up, get some cardio going.
Yeah, and the reason why calorie restriction initially makes more of a difference is time. So just the choice to say, I'm not going to drink a full calorie soda takes seconds to make. But to burn off those calories, you'd have to run for 10 minutes or walk for 30 minutes. 1 slice of pepperoni pizza, you would have to swim for 25 minutes. So it makes a faster deficit by not eating certain foods than to actually spend that time burning them off.
Jenny, consistency really matters, so be consistent with your eating plan throughout the week.
Yeah, so a lot of times people say, okay, I'm gonna have a cheat day, or I'll go Monday through Friday making really good decisions so that I can just kind of get a little crazy on the weekends. Research has shown people are more successful over the long term if you stay consistent every single day, which means have a little bit of a treat on a regular basis so you don't kind of build up and go crazy.
And you also favor spreading total calories through the day, so spread it out through the day.
Exactly. So instead of only eating 1 or 2 large meals throughout the day, and in between there, you can start getting really, really hungry and actually end up overeating. So by taking your total calories and spreading them out, by eating about every 3 to 4 hours, you don't get over the top hungry, and it also keeps your metabolism running faster.
So, and also folks who successfully maintain weight loss exercise more or about an hour a day.
I know, and at first you're like, an hour a day, how can I possibly do that? But here's what I want you to keep in mind is that, number 1, you can accumulate those 60 minutes. You don't have to do it all in one chunk. So if you said, I'm gonna wake up 20 minutes early, I'm gonna squeeze something in, I'll squeeze in a few more minutes over my lunch hour, and then maybe when I get home from work.
And also build up to that, you know, as well.
Yeah, start where you are. If you're not exercising at all, and to expect to go to 60 minutes is going to be too much. So add 2 to 5 minutes onto what you're already doing, or add in 1 more day.
And you touched on this, exercise is not an excuse to eat whatever you want.
Sometimes it happens that people actually start gaining weight when they exercise because they rationalize, I've earned this, and we sometimes underestimate how many calories are actually there. So I will say too that exercise will not erase a bad diet.
Sure.
I know that one from experience. College, that was beating my head against the wall over and over again.
Well, whatever you're doing now, it's working. You look great. Thank you for being here. For another look at these tips, go to carol11.com and look at our show page under the News tab.